Good morning. We're running late for breakfast. I'm so tired. Good morning from the city of New Orleans. We are staying at the Eliza Jane Hotel, which is a beautiful property, and we definitely made ourselves at home last night. The room is so spacious, so cozy, and I slept like an angel last night.
We just had a delicious breakfast at the restaurant downstairs called the Couvent. I had a really good crawfish hash.
I've only had one bite, but it's so good. Oh my god. We have a yogurt parfait, French toast stick.
Not just French toast sticks, it's stuffed French toast sticks. But it looks so pretty, I don't even want to eat it. Like this is artwork. And the highlight for me was the stuffed French toast sticks. So delicious.
How was yours?
I had one bite of that and it truly changed my life.
I don't know, but this is so good.
Now that we have full bellies, we are ready to get the day started, and I'm just so excited to be back in a city that means a lot to us.
So our first stop this morning was at the historic New Orleans collection, and I think a lot of times when you think of New Orleans, you think of like party and Mardi Gras and good food, but I think the history of the city is probably my favorite part about visiting, and I love going to the historic New Orleans collection because they have the history of the French Quarter, of the food, of music, of TV, of film, and a lot about the communities and indigenous populations that used to live in the area. So I think seeing all that kind of brings into perspective how much history this one little strip of New Orleans has.
And to hear firsthand just what they're doing to preserve the history of the LGBTQ plus community was huge. It was just a really wonderful visit, and now we're getting a tour of the Sazerac House.
The Sazerac House was really cool. It's a self-guided tour, and right when you walk in, you start learning about the entire distillery process. We tasted bitters. And then there are 3 bar stops throughout the entire experience where you can try 3 different cocktails. My favorite was the julep.
When you visit the Sazerac House, you can definitely expect a self-guided tour like Will said, tastings, which was my favorite part, and you learn a lot about the traditions around this cocktail. It actually is known as America's first cocktail, and it's the official cocktail of New Orleans.
Fun experience, especially if you like cocktails, to learn about the process, besides just enjoying cocktails.
If anything, now I'm inspired to be a mixologist. So I'm ready to go home, bust out a mixology book. I learned how to make some of these like signature cocktails that are so true to the roots of New Orleans.
I'll just be a taste tester. We are right outside of the French Quarter, and we're going to JAM NOLA, which stands for Joy, Art, and Music, which really captures everything that makes up the art scene, the culture, the food in New Orleans. Right when you walk into JAM NOLA, you're kind of overwhelmed with the images.
Yes, it's visually stimulating.
You go into all these different murals that are done by local artists.
Yeah, I think it was 20 local artists came together to actually create this JAM NOLA space. And I really felt like we were immersing ourselves into just a lot of different things that are so celebrated in New Orleans.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point of this art installation. I'm really glad we went.
This room is made with lots of glitter.
I'm feeling golden.
And glitter's like my worst nightmare.
Plus, it was really fun to just take photos because there's a lot of like interactive things for you to take photos and take videos. But I think my favorite, I would say, room is the Wall of Intention. The music was really pleasing. The colors were just so calming, and reading what other people wrote to put up on the sticky wall was just, I don't know. I liked reading everything.
My favorite was the crawfish room. I love crawfish. We had crawfish etouffee last
And popping out of the pot like we were being cooked.
But yeah, then going through the rest of it, it's just a really cool space that really captures a lot of what New Orleans has to offer, from the food, from the Mardi Gras celebrations, and then
culture.
The room of all the heads of some of the icons and legends from the city. So it's a great space, really enjoyed it. One thing about New Orleans, especially in the summer, she's hot. It's currently 90 degrees, but the humidity makes it feel just a little warmer.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm nice and cool.
It's so cool. the best part about being in New Orleans in June is that it's Pride Month, and so we are at the Faubourg. Hope I'm saying that right. Pride kickoff.
Probably. Faubourg.
We had some food because we're hungry. I had some really good shrimp tacos.
And the beer was really, really good. I got you a drink. It's called Sissy That Seltzer. And this is called The Move. I'm gay.
Are you gay?
No.
And then right outside they have all these vendors selling all kinds of stuff. Rainbow stuff, there's plants, there's cookies.
You know what? I really love when we travel during Pride Month because it's really cool to be in cities and see their community come together to celebrate. So I'm just really glad we're here during Pride Month.
It's all just celebrating love and equality and being very supportive.
And community.
So I really love that
it.
people are bringing their families to experience and have a good time. It is currently 12:12 a.m.
We did so much and I loved every minute of it. I love New Orleans.
No, it was a really good day. We did some new activities that both of us have never done, which I really enjoyed. We're reminded of how this is a city for literally all ages, all types of people. There's so much to do, so much to see.
So much to eat.
So much to eat. Now we are pooped.
Good night. Mwah.
Good night.